Hi, I'm Timothy Brazell, and I'm a certified commercial drone pilot. Now I want to share my story. Let's get into it. So, like any enthusiast, like anyone who desires to get their Part 107, everyone has their own experience. And so in this video, I want to share my own. Now, I'm not some major YouTuber out there or anything like that. I'm nothing like that. I'm just an average guy who just had a desire to fly drones commercially, and I had an opportunity to do that. And so now, here I am, certified, and I'm able to take advantage of some unique opportunities. And I want to share one of them with you today, and it is the droning company. But before I get right into it, I want to talk more about my journey, my process, and how I got here. And for those who don't know me, I am from Southern California. I've been here all my life. And it wasn't until like 2018 or towards the end of 2018 where I saw a YouTube video and I was intrigued. I was like so fascinated. I was like, man, I see these drones all over the place. Like, this is so dope. I have a videography background. That's something that I'm into. And so that is the first thing that I'm already into. I'm a videographer first, now a drone pilot second. But anyway, I saw someone flying a Mavic 2 Pro. And at that time, to be honest with you, I was like, I wasn't aware of all the other drones that were out there. I knew there were quite a few already, but DJI had already released quite a few beforehand. And so I always desired to have one. I was like, dang, you know, how can I add this with my videography services and so forth? So it wasn't until, I believe, towards the mid or towards the end of 2019, I actually purchased my first DJI drone. And believe it or not, it was the Mavic Pro. I only paid $300 for it. I know that was kind of like a steal, and it's already been out for a while, but you know, a friend wasn't using it, so I was like, yeah, I'll take it on and use it. And boy, I tell you, when I took it up for the first time, mind you, I was nervous for like a good few days. I was like very timid and I wasn't sure. But after that first experience, I took it up in the air and I started flying with it. And man, all of a sudden, it was like an adrenaline rush of just excitement and energy, and I wanted more. However, it wasn't until I came across the knowledge of the need to have your Part 107 if you wanted to use your drone commercially. Man, you're talking about sucking the excitement out of me. I couldn't believe it. I was like, no way. I was like, typical, right? We have to pay for everything. But at the same time, I took it for what it was worth and understood that there is a reason behind it. So I did my research a bit, tried to look at some more YouTube videos, other influencers out there like Tony Northrup and I think it's Gary Glenn, you know, just to name a couple. And they helped me shape my overall basic knowledge of what I needed to know in order to pass. However, as time went on, I realized, I said, man, this is overwhelming. You mean to tell me I gotta learn sectional charts and learn how to read weather reports, MEDARs and TAVs and all kinds of stuff. And I'm like, dude, this is just, I was just like, you know what? I'm done. And to be honest with you, I actually did kind of give up. And so from 2019 to now, where are we, 2022? You're watching this now, the time of this recording, we are in October of 2022, but it wasn't until the start of 2022 where I said, you know what? I'm doing this. I'm all in, let's go. So what did I do? I paid for an online course because I felt like I needed a little help. I went through Remote Pilot 101 and I was scoring high on all my tests and everything, my practice tests, until I felt comfortable enough to take the actual Part 107. And so I gave myself a month. And on the 11th, I believe, of February, I found a testing site, paid for it, took it, passed it on the first time. I scored 73. It wasn't the score I was hoping for, but the fact that I passed, I was just like, hey, I'm in there, let's go. And then after that, I said, you know what? I need to upgrade my drone, because yes, I have a Mavic Pro, great drone and all, but the technology was so far advanced from the camera specs that had to where we are now. I was like, I gotta upgrade. And so I made an investment, purchased the Mavic 3. That's actually what I'm shooting on right now. And man, I tell you, I love it. And then in March, I received my hard copy certificate of my Part 107 certificate license. And so now I'm like, okay, let's do this. However, I didn't realize there were so many other industries and so many avenues in which you can use your drone to make money. I kind of had to sit down a little bit and kind of brainstorm and also strategize, because I really didn't know which direction I wanted to go. Now, mind you, I'm more of a cinematic type style creator or content creator. I'm more on the creative side, basically is what I'm trying to say. But at the same time, there's so many other opportunities, and that's what I want to get to, because I was watching a YouTube video by Original Dobo. And I actually had a chance to meet him too at the UAV Commercial Expo this year, 2022. Thanks to my friend Skip Fredericks from Hollywood Drones, who gave me the opportunity. Thank you, sir. But man, I tell you, I met some awesome people, especially Ken Dobo. But prior to that, when I saw his video, he referenced a company. And this company was the very company that he used to find drone jobs, or jobs who were looking for commercial licensed drone pilots. And it's called the Droning Company. Man, since I started, it's really given me an outlet or an avenue to not only me find jobs, but for jobs to find me. And I think that's interesting, because the cool thing about it is that all you do is pay a $10 monthly subscription, and your first job would probably pay for several months of that, you know, depending on what it is. And within the first month of my subscription, my first job was a 3D imaging and digital documentation job that was based out in LA. And all they needed was a drone pilot to capture the footage. But at the end of the day, like, there's so many other things that you can do in this industry. And I think it's worth looking into the Droning Company if you are Part 107 certified, because they will give you so many other opportunities. And I just think it's an awesome thing. I just think it's an awesome thing. And so, yeah, that's just a little bit of my story. Now, I'm thinking about making another video. And in this video, I'm looking to talk more about my actual experience of taking my Part 107, because man, that was a whole nother experience in itself. But I think it would definitely do some good to share that, because I know there are some out there who, they're on the fence and you want to know if it's worth it or not. And so I think I want to do that. So look out for that video. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say in this. I really hope that someone sees this and who is looking to find more jobs. All you have to do is just type in thedroningcompany.com. I met, you know, the awesome owners and founders of the company, from Stuart to Bob to Ben to Chris. I mean, everybody. I mean, there's such a great group of guys. I'm telling you, this is worth it. So listen, if you like this video, if you got anything out of it, if it was helpful, give it a like, subscribe even if you want to see more content concerning this. So with that said, fly safe and do you, and I'll see you in the next one.